Hello, 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 welcome back. And if you are new here, welcome. I'm Brie. And if you saw my last video, you know that I've been feeling kind of in a rut because I'm in this really awkward in-between stage of my life. I am recently post-grad and I'm also waiting to hear back from law schools. So I'm currently working a job that has nothing to do with what I did during undergrad, and it also doesn't have much to do with law school either. So it's definitely hard to wake up every day and not question what I'm doing with my life right now. It's hard to not feel like I'm supposed to be doing more. So that is really why I wanted to make this video of just romanticizing the mundane, romanticizing the day-to-day life, the things that we don't think are important to other people, but they truly are important because our mundane, our daily life is what makes up who we are. So as you already saw, I was eating some yogurt with fruit and granola and some chocolate chips, and this has been my go-to breakfast like the past week. And I am so grateful to have eaten that meal. And I'm trying to express more gratitude and just show more kindness and be grateful for things that are normally just taken for granted. We as humans only have one life to live, and I feel like we don't cherish it enough. We don't respect ourselves as much as we should. We don't fuel our needs in our bodies and our minds as much as we should either. And I am definitely a big culprit of that. So I'm hoping this video helps some of you guys who feel like you're in the awkward in-between stage of your life and you're really just trying to figure out your direction or your next move, or maybe your why, your reasoning. And I'm hoping these next few days of romanticizing my life will help me do the same. Okay, enough rambling. I just finished filming a TikTok. Now I need to edit and upload that. So we are gonna go sit outside and just work on that, just to kind of be exposed to the sun, sit in the light, reflect a little bit. Okay, it has been a few hours since I last updated you. I edited and uploaded that TikTok. I've been editing YouTube videos, my April reset video, so go watch it if you haven't seen it yet. But now it is 5:14 and I'm gonna make some dinner just because I wanna kind of not worry about food for the rest of the day. In my reset video, I talked about how I haven't really been consistent with anything in my life in like a long time. And with that in mind, I really want to take my health and my wellness more seriously. Not even for just a physical physique type of look or anything like that, simply because your health is the most important part of yourself. Well, maybe not the most important, but it's still very important. Again, as I was saying before, we only have one body, we only have one life. So why treat it poorly? So again, I've been trying to take my health a lot more seriously. I have been eating really good the past week and a half, and I think that's the longest I've ever gone eating good. And I am very proud of myself for locking in. And the more I say it out loud, I think the more it's gonna stick, because it's not just me who's making a promise to myself. I'm making a promise to you guys and to everyone who's seeing this video. And it's out on the internet, so that means it has to be real kind of thing. Besides the point, I am full of just so much talking today, if you couldn't tell. So now I'm going to make dinner, as I said already. I'm gonna have this leftover chicken that I made yesterday. I'm gonna pair that with an avocado ranch salad. I like to have a little special drink during dinner, whether it's like an Olipop or like carbonated water, whether that's like an Olipop or flavored water. But recently I have been really loving diet cream soda. So I got the Diet Dr. Pepper cream soda and I'm just putting it in this Wawa cup from yesterday. It's literally empty. I actually haven't tried the Dr. Pepper cream soda, but I go to Wawa and I get a Diet Coke mixed with diet cream soda. So I know this is gonna hit just as well. That's fire. Oh my gosh. That's like too good. I was saving that can for dinner so I wouldn't drink all 12 cans during the day. And even though it is diet, I just don't want to drink that much stuff during the day because I'm awful at drinking water. Obviously, do what is best for you and your life, things like that. But for me personally, I just consume way too many beverages that are not water. I've been sipping on the same water in my water bottle for the past 2 days. And I haven't had to refill it yet. So again, I'm just really freaking bad at drinking water. Here is my salad, not mixed. We have avocado ranch bag salad. This is from Walmart. And then I just made some chicken on the stove yesterday with salt, pepper, yellow mustard, and paprika. I've been watching YouTube for probably an ungodly amount of time, and my parents are out of town, so it's just been me and the dog for the past day. They come home tomorrow, and the sink is overflowing with dishes right now. Some of them are from before they left. Majority of them are from the past 24 hours. And again, we're romanticizing the mundane. We're doing it all. We are getting caught up on house chores. We're making yummy food. We're just trying to get it together and love the process. I'm not loving the process so far, but mind over matter. Okay, so it's 7 o'clock and I want to do a face mask. I literally feel like I do the same 3 things in every single one of my videos, but that's okay. Like, I'm still really trying to figure out this whole YouTube thing because I enjoy it, but I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, I own a whole camera for the point of content creation and I feel like I don't know how to use it. Actually, I'm learning a bit more about my camera, but it's just, I feel like I don't know how to edit, and it's not even just about the aspect of editing. I just don't always know what exactly I'm supposed to talk about. I literally just said that when the whole point of this video is to remind ourselves that our life has more meaning and more value than what we give it. I don't necessarily take back what I just said, but I just need to remind myself that I'm doing this because I want to do it, and I make videos because I want to make them. Enough of that. I think I'm gonna end off today watching a movie and editing my April reset video and just kind of taking it easy, especially because I'm never really home alone. So I think it'll be kind of nice to just unwind and relax and do like a little self-care night by myself and just really enjoy being at home. Because again, in August, law school acceptance permitting, I will be in school and I will not be here. And I won't have the comfort of this bed and this room and this desk and this setup, the whole 9 yards. So I just want to soak it in and enjoy the house, enjoy my time alone kind of thing. But I am going to sign off here, but don't worry, I will see you guys tomorrow. Good freaking morning. I just took a shower, but now I am trying to get ready for the day. So I just figured I'd come on here and talk to you guys while I get ready. As I've previously said, I have been like super chatty. Like I just enjoy talking to the camera. I think it is so much fun. And even though I've like recently started my channel, I feel like it is so much easier to talk like this in long form content than it is to talk to like TikTok. My entire TikTok is also like just entirely about law school stuff, whereas like on here I wanted to show like a little bit kind of behind the scenes because again, it's just hard being in this weird place of life and not knowing where I'm going to go to law school and not knowing where I'm going to live in literally like 6 months, 5 months, less than 5 months literally. And again, I'm just in such an awkward in-between stage of my life, so I'm really just trying to figure it out. And I really wanted to make a YouTube channel to kind of document my process of figuring it out and figuring out my life and what I want to do for the rest of my life. But it's been about a week and a half since I really decided to take my life more seriously and my health and just care more about what I'm doing. And I feel like in this past week I have really noticed some changes, not necessarily just physically, but just like mentally and emotionally. And I feel like I'm more here, I'm more together, I'm more capable, and it's just really nice. Like, yes, although I am trying to eat healthy, things like that, I'm not entirely focused on calories or like good foods, bad foods. I'm just trying to analyze life right now as like, these things make me feel good and these things don't make me feel good. So it's like, why am I gonna do that to myself? I don't know. And I feel like that actually does have a lot to do with this in between, because I promised myself that between now and law school, I would work to make the changes that I've been wanting to see and work towards bettering myself before going to law school. This summer, I want to use to build healthy habits with myself and a healthy routine, or just a routine in general. So then by the time I go to law school, it's not like some entirely new thing and I'm trying to figure out how to take care of myself while also focusing on school and focusing on this and focusing on XYZ. So that's why like in August when I moved back home for my last semester of college. Crazy, I know. But when I moved back home in August, I wanted to take my TikTok more seriously because I wanted to be able to document and share my experiences by the time I actually got to law school. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of people on the internet that share their law school experiences that are also actively applying to law school this cycle. Everyone has a different journey and different experiences, and why should that take away from my experience? And also, a lot of the videos on YouTube of people applying to law school, things like that, are very outdated and don't show like kind of in real time what's going on. I feel like a lot of people started after they got accepted, not while they were applying, while they were waiting. So I sometimes feel really lost, alone. Like, I don't know how long I'm supposed to wait. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel once it's hit this amount of weeks. Like, I don't know what's going on. And with time, I have slowly started to learn that it is so incredibly normal to feel like this. So if you are also applying to law school, you're not alone in this feeling. And that's the biggest thing. I wanted people to know that they're not alone. I truly don't care about having a million followers, anything like that. I just want people to see and understand that there is so much more to this process than just the stress that comes with it. Like, honestly, applying to law school is freaking hard. Like, just applying is hard. It takes a lot of dedication, a lot of effort, and a lot of freaking money and tears. And I feel like no one's experiences should be downplayed with that. And that also goes for like applying to grad school, applying for your first big girl job after school. And I am just using post-grad and things like that as an example, simply because I went to college. You know what I mean? I don't know what it was like to not go to college. So I don't want to speak for people that didn't go, because obviously I don't know what you guys went through. I think it's safe to say no matter what stage of your life you're in, regardless if you went to school or not for your bachelor's, regardless if you're getting your master's, regardless if you're going to law school, we all went through something, or are going through something, or will go through something that is hard. And that is that, plain and simple. I think I started to say this, but I don't think I ever finished the thought. Everyone's journey is unique to them, and that's why it is your journey. If your parents want to tell you what to do, they should have just gone back and done it themselves. Simple as that. Everyone was put on this earth to make their own choices and be their own person. I think it is wonderful that people are able to put their stories on social media and share their experiences as kind of like a, this happened to me, maybe you should avoid it. But I don't think it's fair to tell someone not to do something simply because they had a bad experience. I don't know, I'm literally just rambling on, and I know I'm probably gonna take out half of this. So if you've gotten this far and none of this makes sense, I can't even say it's gonna get better because I ramble like this all of the time. But in synopsis, do what is best for you, ignore everyone else. And yes, it is good to learn through other people's experiences, but you are also allowed to make your own mistakes. Okay, my eyelashes are kind of low-key looking like spider legs, but I think I'm done. I just wanted something light, simple. I might put on some lip liner and Aquaphor. I don't even know. If you're curious about any of the products I use, I will either have it linked below, or if I forgot to do that, then everything is in my Amazon storefront, which you can either find on my channel or on my TikTok. Anyways, not to plug myself, but yeah. So now since I'm done with my makeup, I need to do my hair, but I low-key don't want to, so I don't know if I'm going to. I might just make it a later problem. I need to go downstairs, film my TikTok, and honestly edit. That sounds super freaking boring, and I'm so sorry. But again, we're romanticizing the mundane things, and this is unfortunately my life today, and majority of days for that matter. I'm in the middle of doing my hair, but it's literally almost noon, and I haven't eaten yet. And I've been trying to eat a little bit earlier because I feel like I'm like notorious for not eating in the morning. I generally don't eat until like 1 o'clock. Maybe that's why I'm so hungry all the time. And again, literally in the middle of my hair, so we're not gonna talk about that, but I have been obsessed with these protein bars. They're the Bear Bells protein bars. Not sponsored, okay? I literally just love them. I see so many people eat them, and I was like, they can't be that good. No, they are that good. But I just get the chocolate dough one. It's so good. I went to the gas station the other day and got one for my evening sweet treat, because I almost always, without fail, have a sweet treat after dinner, and I've been trying to make it a little bit healthier. So I grabbed one, ate half that night, ate the other half the next morning, and then I literally had to go to the store and buy a pack of them because I was like, I can't live like this. Like, I can't go to the gas station every time I want one of these. I know it's really random, but if you have been needing a sign to try a new protein bar, or if you have been looking at these and wanting to try it but need an opinion, this is the opinion. This is your sign. Go buy them. Holy freak. I think if they ever emailed me or like wanted to collab or wanted to sponsor me, anything of that nature, I wouldn't even read the whole email. I would just approve. Like, so freaking good. On theme with the video, I think it's good to appreciate the little things in life. Appreciate the yummy snacks, the good food, the quality of our lives, things like that. Nothing is mundane unless you make it mundane. And this bar is not freaking mundane. Holy cow. Since you last saw me, I uploaded the TikTok I was talking about. I posted it in this group me chat that I have for like anyone that's in pre-law. If you're interested, I have some videos on my TikTok where I talk about it, and it is linked on my page, both on here and on TikTok. But I've just been watching some YouTube while working on my hair, taking a snack break, and then realistically, I think I already said this before, but I really just need to edit. Like, I feel behind, but I'm not, thankfully. But I have like no motivation. I've edited enough where I'm at 10 minutes now, and I have 34 more minutes to go. So I think it's probably gonna be a 15-minute video, roughly. I don't know, a lot of my videos are shorter, but I'm trying to get them in the like 15-20 minute range, just because those are the length of videos that I tend to watch. I don't know, sometimes I watch 30-minute videos. I think that's kind of crazy that I actually watch them, but clearly I like those creators if I watch the whole thing. I think my April reset will be a good video, and I think people will actually enjoy it. At least I hope. So after you finish this video, go watch that one, because I am still really trying to get the hang of this whole camera thing and just recording in general. Anyways, I just want to get on here and give you guys a quick little update about what I'm doing, how I'm feeling, etc, etc. Show you my bar because so good. But I'm gonna make another coffee because I feel like I need it, and then I'm gonna keep working. as you guys saw, I read my Bible for a little bit. I don't really talk about that because I just feel like that is my personal stuff and like my personal journey. That does not mean that I don't agree with anyone who shares their Bible study on the internet. It's just I'm taking my own time and working at my own pace to understand the Bible in my own ways. So again, that's why I don't really talk about it, and I'm gonna choose not to talk about it for now at least, but that's totally irrelevant for now. Anyways, I got this book yesterday, The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins, and if you are on social media, you probably have been seeing people constantly talk about her, use her audios, things like that. She has a podcast. I don't really know a whole lot about her, but my boyfriend listens to her, and we are doing a book club together, which I think if you are really struggling with like romanticizing your life and like working through an in-between stage of your life, reading can help with that so much, whether it's fiction or nonfiction. Nonfiction, sometimes it's a little bit hard for me to work through, but something like this, I think I will finish in like a week if I could. So if you don't know what the Let Them Theory is, on the back of the book, the Let Them Theory is a proven method that teaches you how to protect your time and energy and focus on what matters to you. You've spent too long chasing approval, managing other people's happiness, and letting their opinions hold you back. Learn how to stop giving your power away and start creating a life where you come first, your dreams, your goals, and happiness. I think this book is going to be so good. So again, we're starting a book club. I'm arranging the dates and what chapters we're supposed to read by what dates, especially because my boyfriend and I are like short, medium distance, whatever. It's like 2 hours from each other, and we only see each other like once or twice a month. I think having this will be a good way to kind of connect over the phone. There's never really times where we don't have anything to talk about on the phone, but I think this will be a good way to explore deeper conversations, deeper understandings of life kind of thing. And I think it'll be good for our relationship as well as like both of us individually. So if any of you guys have read it, let me know what you think. Let me know if there's any other books that you would recommend that are similar, like if you like this one. But yeah, I really think this book will be good for, again, romanticizing life and more or less just like accepting things that come your way. If someone wants to treat you poorly, let them. Don't try to change someone. Like they want to treat you like that for whatever reason, and that's fine. But again, I'm just super freaking excited. Okay, but besides all that, I think the last time I checked in, I said I was gonna edit, and I edited a bit, maybe like 2 minutes worth of footage. So now I think we're at like 10 minutes and 30 seconds on that video, which is just taking me a lot longer than I would like to admit, simply because, I don't know, I'm just like tired. Like sometimes I can crank out a video so fast, but then other times it's like, oh my gosh, I don't want to edit this. It's taking me freaking forever. Like I hate doing this. I don't know. This is just, as I keep saying, such an awkward in-between part of my life. Like some weeks I love uploading. I love making videos. I love doing everything. But then other weeks it's like, why am I doing this to myself? But it's not even like, why am I doing this to myself? It's like, I just have no motivation to do it. But it's not about the motivation. It's about the dedication to doing it. In this group me that I have, I posted a message because I was making a TikTok about it. And then I just started like reminiscing on being a child and things like that, and people asking me about what I wanted to be when I grew up. And I literally never knew. Like I would just say like the most random things, not like random, but like for a long time, I wanted to be a veterinarian. I wanted to be a nurse. I wanted to do XYZ, all sorts of stuff. I literally had no idea what I wanted to do in theory. But I knew ultimately at the end of the day that I just wanted to help people or help someone or something or just a greater being, greater cause, whatever the case was. And that was why I picked professions like that, which I guess in theory, no matter what profession you pick, you are helping people in some way, shape, or form. But I just wanted something that directly correlated to helping people. So I was just really uncertain of what I wanted to do. And I'm pretty sure the night before I had to submit my applications for undergrad was when I decided what I was going to apply, like what major I was going to apply with. And my mom really pushed me to do international affairs. It's because like I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I wanted to travel. I wanted to help people. I wanted to do XYZ. I literally thought about dropping everything and being a flight attendant, but my mom really pushed my sister and I to go to college, which like to each their own. I knew college was for me, except for when I was having my midlife crisis about being a flight attendant. Ultimately, I knew that college was for me. So when my mom was talking to me about international affairs and just like I could work internationally with that, I could travel internationally with that, things like that. So that was ultimately why I picked it. And I did not have intentions of applying to law school when I went into undergrad. And every single time someone would ask me my major and I would tell them, they would always ask me, are you going to law school? And I'd be like, why does everyone ask me that? Like that literally makes no sense, whatever. And I just did not understand it. The connection, the correlation, whatever. I mean, I did, but it just like, to me, it didn't make any sense. And I did not want to go to law school like at all. I just kept having this like, I want to help people. I want to help people. And then I don't know, one day everything just kind of clicked and I was like, why don't I go to law school? Like, yeah, people are going to tell you you should go to law school because you're good at arguing, things like that. But I just remember one day someone told me that I would be a good lawyer because I care about people. And that really was so eye-opening to me and really made me like, oh my gosh, maybe I should be a lawyer because this is like all I ever want to do. Again, that's why I really started posting on social media, because I just wanted to help people and I just want to give people like advice and guidance on how to navigate life and how to navigate this journey. And obviously this is only my story, but I honestly do feel like what I have to say is important in some way, shape, or form. Like, I feel like my words do have value and they have meaning, so why not share that? Because if I can connect to one person, that's one person that I connected to. Like, that is one more person that I connected with yesterday. I don't know. Again, I know I'm going on a tangent and this whole video has just been me like ranting and just talking about random stuff, but I have just been truly feeling so grateful and happy for things that have come my way. I've only been taking my TikTok seriously since like August of 2024, and I started my YouTube channel in January of this year, but it is so crazy to see how many people have commented me, how many people have DM'd me, just saying how much I have helped them. But just sitting back today and making that TikTok and editing it made me so grateful for the people that are grateful for me, for the people that tell me that they feel seen because of my videos. Again, like correlating that with the bigger picture and like romanticization of life. Life feels so freaking mundane all the time, but you just have to look at the small things that you're doing for other people and the small things that make you feel like human and make you feel whole. So maybe you don't really relate to anything I just said when it comes to social media, things like that, helping other people. But think about the last time that you felt good for something, good about something, grateful for someone, whatever the case is. Maybe what was the last time you helped someone, whether it was something big or small. Maybe you helped someone with schoolwork. Maybe you helped one of your coworkers at work. Maybe you helped your parents make dinner the other day. And I know these are such little things, but think about how they felt. Try to put yourself in their shoes. Think about how that coworker felt knowing that one of their coworkers was willing to take the time and help them. And I think we tend to forget these things, or we just overlook them because they don't seem important like at all. But as I was saying earlier, these are the things that make us human, and these are the things that make us real. And no one can take that away from us. Everyone's experience is unique to them. So why should we allow people to tell us that we're living life properly or improperly or whatever the case is? I don't know. Life is so freaking crazy, and I think sometimes we just need to take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Anyways, okay, I think I've been rambling for so long. And honestly, I think if I continue this video, it is just gonna be me talking like the entire time. So I think I'm gonna cut it here. I'm hoping that if you retain anything at all from this video, it is to not take the small things for granted and to know that you have meaning and have value in this world. And you are so incredibly important. And thank you so much for being here. If you've made it this far, I really appreciate it. And if you have resonated with anything at all I've said in this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see my face again, because I really appreciate it and it really does help this video out a lot. But anyways, I love you guys so much and I will see you soon.